The Disney Snow White DEI remake is right around the corner, and I couldn't be more excited about this movie. The movie is set to release in about 10 days on March 21st. Disney has tried to delay this film as long as possible, but the time has come, and this might be Disney's biggest failure yet. I think it's going to have a very hard time making what The Little Mermaid did all the way back in 2023, largely because Rachel Zegler is the most unlikable actress that Disney has ever cast. Anytime she goes off script, it becomes a PR nightmare for Disney, but a content farm for us YouTube folks.
She's not going to be safe with the prince, and she's not going to be dreaming about true love. She's dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be, and the leader that her late father told her that she could be if she was fearless, fair, brave, and true.
Oh my God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck?
Disney has only done this to themselves. When they started race swapping their iconic princesses, people hated this because they wanted Disney to stick with the originals, because that's what we've known since the beginning. But Disney decided to bend the knee and focus on identity politics along with diversity and representation, instead of focusing on original stories that everyone has grown to love. But the Snow White tickets have become available to the public and nobody is buying them. Disney put Snow White tickets on sale just 10 days before release, and it's not looking good. Disney Springs AMC dedicates minimal screens to Zegler release. Disney has finally made tickets available for its live-action Snow White remake just 10 days before its official release on March 21st. Thursday previews begin on March 20th, but the late push to sell tickets has already raised eyebrows. Adding to the film's ongoing troubles, the latest 1-minute teaser promoting tickets was met with immediate backlash. Within just 8 hours, the video received 1.4 thousand likes and 2.1 thousand dislikes, a clear indication of audience sentiment. A weak theatrical rollout at Disney's own backyard. Perhaps the most telling sign of the movie's troubled prospects is its lackluster presence at AMC Disney Springs in Orlando, Florida, a theater where Disney traditionally pulls out all the stops for major releases. Normally, for high-profile Disney film, multiple screens are dedicated to its debut, including both the standard and dine-in theaters. However, an analysis of Snow White's preview and opening night showtimes suggests Disney isn't expecting a strong turnout. As you can see, the showings are very limited, which is odd because if people were itching to see it, they would have a ton of showings. For Thursday previews, the film has only been assigned the Dolby Theater and what appears to be, judging from the showtimes, 2 standard screens in the main AMC theater. The dine-in theater is relegating it to just 1 small screen. What's worse, the showings that have been booked aren't selling well. As you can see here, this is the 8 p.m. showing for the Thursday previews, and it's pretty much empty. So far, they've only sold 15 seats. This has Disney sweating because they know this movie is going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars, and they've done it to themselves. They found a way to ruin their cash printers in less than 10 years. They had infinite money with Star Wars, Marvel, and their original movies. They still make stupid money at their parks, but Universal is closing that gap very quickly, and they will soon pass them with Epic Universe, which looks absolutely amazing. Compare this to Captain America: Brave New World, another Disney film expected to struggle at the box office, which still secured multiple screens across both theaters with showings scheduled nearly every hour. The limited rollout for Snow White suggests Disney is keeping expectations low, even in one of the most heavily attended locations. Adding to the unusual marketing strategy is the absence of lead actress Rachel Zegler from any major U.S. press appearances. With only 10 days to go before release, she has yet to participate in traditional press junket or engage with the American media in any significant way. Instead, Disney has opted for heavily produced promotional vignettes showing Zegler on a tightly controlled publicity tour in Japan. This suggests an effort to avoid unscripted moments that could reignite the controversy surrounding her previous comments about the original Snow White film and its characters. In contrast, when Disney has confidence in a film, the lead actors are typically placed front and center in an extensive press campaign, participating in interviews, talk shows, and promotional events to drum up excitement. That's what they're doing right now with Gal Gadot, who plays the evil queen in Snow White. Disney has Gadot out front and center on shows like Good Morning America, where she's speaking with the Disney-controlled ABC media. And maybe it's because Gal Gadot comes off as super nice and a likable human being. She's not the greatest actress, but she was great in the first Wonder Woman movie, and unlike Rachel Zegler, she comes off as a likable person. The decision to limit Zegler's unscripted interactions speaks volumes about how the studio is approaching this release. It appears Disney is prioritizing damage control over generating genuine hype, likely in its response to the backlash she has faced since production details first emerged. And the box office projections look grim. Industry estimates for Snow White's opening weekend continue to paint a bleak picture. Current projections place the film's debut earnings between $48 million and $58 million, with an average forecast of around $53 million. This would make it one of Disney's weakest live-action adaptations in recent memory, especially when compared to past hits like The Lion King and Beauty and the Beast, which soared past $150 million in an opening weekend and went over to net $1 billion each. If these projections hold, Snow White would fall behind even Disney's recent underperformers like the Marvels, which struggled to maintain box office momentum given that Disney has invested heavily in live-action remakes as a cornerstone of its theatrical strategy. A lackluster performance from Snow White could further erode confidence in the company's abilities to recapture its former magic at the box office. Disney is in massive trouble, and they know it. At this point, they're more than willing to take the loss and move on, but it seems like Disney refuses to make quality content because they only care about DEI and race-swapping characters that everyone loves. But if you like the video, hit the like button, comment your guys' thoughts down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.